Hello everyone. So, as usual, these are just my first impressions. I'll make a proper video in a couple of days after I've got my hands on this hero. I want to make this review right because for the first time in forever, what I've got to say is extremely positive. And the last time that I felt like this, or even remotely close, was with Athera. And I know that people are sour on Athera now because of the state that she released in, but if you ignore her power and look straight up at what she can do, she could be quite fun. And I don't know if you remember, but my favorite part about Athera's moveset was the running dash. Because it's a mobility move that you can jump out of and do crazy tricks with. And guess what? That's one of the main gimmicks of this new hero. This looks really fun, and will give you a lot of room for cool interactions to be had between characters. Plus, I guess I'll have to swallow my words a little when I said that she wouldn't have this, but it is quite literally a mobility tool that you can then dodge out of. Yeah. One of the selling points of the Khatun, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, was that she's hard to play. Well, we'll see about that. But as far as first impressions go, that seems to be the case. So good on you, front team. This looks genuinely interesting. My main gripe with VG was that she was a dumb hoe and she was way too easy to play, and this character seems to be the complete opposite. Also,
Safed.
let me tell you why soft paints are great. It's not just that they give you a lot more options at any given time, they make the game play faster, and ForHonor usually tends to be quite slow. Light into heavy, into guard break, into heavy takes time. And if every heavy has the ability to soft feint into several other things, that's like double the thoughts per second going through your mind. Thinking in fighting games is cool. I like mastering a character and feeling like I can do things now that most people can't with it. And I can only get that feeling with some of the characters in this game. And this might be one of them. If everything goes well, maybe I'm being too hopeful, but as I've seen the footage and not playing a single game, for now, this looks really good. And to touch on feats a little, I really like the tier 1. What it does is that it removes stamina consumption when you soft feint, and in my opinion, this is a perfect example of what a feat should be. As not only does it seem fun, but this feat is perfectly in character. A Saber Master like that would know how to utilize the momentum of the blades to not consume any more stamina than needed. Really big fan. Tier 2 and Tier 3 are not really creative, it's more of a I do this attack on you and I get a buff feat. And the Tier 4 is just a troll, it's a jump scare. I do have gripes with the character, like the guarding and light animations making no sense and just looking stupid. Holding the swords this way would actually kill you in real life in a duel, and also just looks ugly in my opinion. And also because the swords are so far back that they have to travel such a massive distance to get to the enemy, which makes the light attacks look terrible. Though, the heavy attacks, in contrast, look awesome. For some reason, the heavy attacks just look so good. It's like they flow perfectly. It's like the momentum and the acceleration, everything there is perfect. So I guess one balances the other. So there's that. And I'm not sure how useful these sword soft feints will be, considering you can just soft feint the kick, which, much like the lights, is 400 ms. So at that point, why even throw the 400 ms soft feint lights? It is possible that you can continue your chain if you whiff a kick. So a 400 ms light soft feint is like the low risk option, but we will see. I don't think anything is going to beat Highlander, probably not ever. But overall, I'm feeling positive on this one. So, yeah, nice.